Hello, Loaded for Life. You're bringing us a brand new deck profile. And today we got Aromas. What, did you think I'd do an archetype analysis on them and not do a deck profile on them? So, I really like this deck overall. I think I made that very clear in my analysis of the archetype. It's got a very strong foundation, and Konami can really make this into something really sweet, but for some reason they just didn't. And I get it, you know, not every archetype can be amazing, but I digress. This one's very, very close to being a really good plant archetype. I would argue it's a decent, fun rogue deck right now, but it's nothing really major. It's not gonna like take any regional boards or anything. It'd be cool, but I digress. So anyways, enough rambling. I could ramble about this deck forever. Let's get on to deck profile. First and foremost, we got 3 Aroma Marjoram. She's a very easy to summon monster for the archetype and makes making the higher up synchros and also just other stuff in general very easy. If a dude you control, well, an Aroma you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon herself from your hand. Sorry, it's only by battle. You can spell summon herself from your hand, and then you basically get to gain life points. You gain 500 life points. And then you take no damage from battles involving her. And finally, if you do gain life points while she's on the field, you can banish cards from your opponent's graveyard equal to the number of Aroma mages you control. Pretty good card overall, basically being a walking DD Crow, but not the greatest thing in the world. You're mainly using her as synchro fodder to make her synchro version, which is really, really, really good. So, yeah. Moving on, we got 3 Aroma Rosemary. She's the rank level 4 to deck. Basically, the rank 4 fodder makes it to where your dudes, whenever they attack, your opponent can't activate any monster effects in response. And then also, once per turn, you can just switch the attack or any battle position of a monster whenever you gain life points. Next up, we got triple Lone Fire Blossom. Goes without saying, it's a plant deck, you need Lone Fire. Next up, we got Aroma Jasmine, who is probably one of the best cards in the archetype. Basically, whenever you gain life points, you get to draw a card, and then if you have more life points than your opponent, you get to get an extra normal summon, which is really, really awesome. Next up, I'm playing 3 Laurel. He's just an overall really good card. If you have more life points than your opponent, you can just plop him on the field. If you gain life points while he's on the field, you can target a non-tuner you control, make it a tuner. Then if he's synced off or sent to the graveyard, you get to basically just gain 500 life points. Overall, pretty good card. Then we got the little hand trap, Aroma Angelica. This is your other main tuner. She's a tuner herself. During your first turn, if you have more life points, during your first turn, you can just discard her, gain life points equal to the attack of a Aroma Mage in your graveyard. And if you have more life points than your opponent, you can spell summon herself from your graveyard, but she gets banished if she leaves the field. So pretty good card overall. And then I noticed when people are gonna be very disagreeing on me, but I do really like playing Jar. I just really like this card overall. Gives you 500 life points during your player's end phase, and also can't be destroyed in battle. Very slow card overall, but this is a very slow deck, and I like it. I know I'm in the minority, but I really do like Jar. Then we got 2 Bergamot. I've kind of been flip-flop between 2 and 3 of it. 2 and 1 of it. Bergamot is your main beater of the deck. It's level 6. It's also how you get to make Black Rose in this archetype, which is pretty good. But basically, if you gain life points, it jumps up by 1,000 to 3,400, which becomes 39 if you have the field spell out, which is really nice. And it also does piercing, which is pretty cool. But it's your main beater of the deck. 2 Ash Blossoms stop my opponent, and then that's it for the monsters. Moving on, we got the field spell. 3 Aroma Garden, just gain 500 life points once a turn, and then also all your plant monsters get 500 more attack and defense. And then if one of your Aromas dies, you get 1,000 life points. So yeah, that's just really good overall. The 1,000 life point from an Aroma dying is not once per turn, so that can jack up your life really, really fast. I really do like this card a lot. Very, very good field spell. Absolutely integral to the archetype. 1 monster reborn to just be able to, make comebacks and make synchro, link plays, whatever. 1 for 1 because we have a bunch of level 1s. 1 Pot of Avarice because this deck burns through its stuff real fast. And 1 Terraforming to be able to get to the field spell faster because that field spell is amazing. Moving on to the traps. We got 3 Humid Winds because this is your searcher. Once per turn, during your first turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, search out an Aroma monster. And then if you have less life points than your opponent, you can gain 500 just once anytime, basically. Really good card overall. 3 Blessed Winds. This is another one of the really good cards. It's one of the newer ones. It has 3 effects that you can only use one each. You can only use one effect of the 3 once per turn, so you can't like get all 3 a turn. That kind of would be really awesome, but oh well. So the first effect is send 1 plant from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, gain a 500 life points. Target a plant in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then gain 500 life points. Or pay 1,000 life points and then spell summon an Aroma from your graveyard. You can only use 1 effect of it per turn. Very simple, really. You're mainly using the second and third effect. The second effect to recycle your resources and gain 500, and then the third effect to be able to bring back one of your monsters from a graveyard in order to just keep going. Then we got 2 Dried Winds. I've been kind of flip-flopping between 2 and 3 of it, but it is one of your other control aspects of the archetype. If you gain life points during your player's turn, you can just ping a monster. if you gain life points, just pop it. And then once per turn, if you have at least 3,000 life points more than your opponent, you can make your life points become equal to your opponent's life points, and then destroy all monsters your opponent controls that has less attack than the life point difference you paid. So if you paid 3,000, everything that's less than 3,000 is dying. So very, very, very powerful card right there. It's a bit slow to get to that 3k buildup, but you're mainly using the, oh, I gained 500, I'm gonna ping one of your monsters once each turn. Just really helps with the control aspect of the archetype. Moving on to the extract, first and foremost, we got 3 of the main boss monster, Aroma, Sweet Marjoram. Whenever she's summoned, synchro summon, you get to search out any of your continuous traps, which is really good. And then also, basically, while your life points are higher than your opponent cannot target plant monsters you control with card effects. And then you can only use the search effect once per turn. And then if you gain if you gain life points, target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. So if you get her out along with Dried Winds, you get 2 pops a turn. That's just really good overall. Next up, 2 Aroma, Rosemary. Basically kind of same thing, really. She's one of your other big synchros that you're going to be making a lot. If you gain life points, you can target a face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects until the end of the turn. And then while you have more life points than your opponent, all your monsters gain 500 attack and defense. Just overall really good. 1 Black Rose Dragon. It's a plant deck. Why would we not play Black Rose? I'm joking. There's a bunch of reasons why we wouldn't, but Black Rose is also still a very good card. And you do get to use her second effect every once in a while. People forget that Black Rose does have an effect involving plants, but you're mainly using her to nuke the field if you need to with Bergamot. Next up, we got 2 Aroma Jasmine. This thing is basically an extract version of Lone Fire. While you have more life points than your opponent, monsters it points to, as well as also itself, cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you contribute a monster it points to. Spell summon a plant from your deck with just from your deck for free. Just once a turn. Why not? Sure, okay. It's literally extract version Lone Fire. And then also once per turn, if you gain life points, you get to search out any plant from your deck to your hand. Again, just really flat out amazing link monster for the archetype. 1 Link Karibo, 1 Barricade Board Blocker to get the field spell back. 1 Nightmare Phoenix to pop stuff, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Digesto Emerald, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Dugaris. Pretty simple. And that is the archetype. I don't really have much to say because I did talk about this deck extensively in my archetype analysis video, but I really do enjoy this archetype a lot. I've played it off and on quite a bit ever since it first came out way back in the day. Heck, I think I even did the deck profile of it back when it first came out, but it's been so long I can't remember. I digress though. This is a really fun archetype. Hopefully Konami will give us more support for the deck in the future. Hopefully they don't make us wait too long. That'd be really nice. But oh well. What do you guys think about Aroma Ages? I have a lot of fun with them. I don't know what else to say. What do you guys have to say about my build? Do you have any ideas, recommendations, or concerns? Thank you for watching. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. See you all later, and peace out. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching the video. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and see y'all later.